Cybersecurity Today is brought to you by the generous support of our sponsor, Beauceron Security. You can get their 2024 State of Cybersecurity Awareness Report at beauceronsecurity.com, and there's a link you can follow in the show notes.
A Europol police portal is hacked, a report on the Black Basta ransomware gang is released, and more. Welcome to Cybersecurity Today. It's Monday, May 13th, 2024. I'm Howard Solomon, contributing reporter on cybersecurity for TechNewsday.com. The Europol Police Cooperative has confirmed a portal used by experts for sharing best practices was compromised. The Bleeping Computer news site says the confirmation comes after the Intel broker group says it recently stole confidential data, including information on employees. Europol says the platform has no personal data on crime and no police operational information. But the hackers say they got into a community on the portal called EC3 Space, which has cybercrime-related materials, and Sirius, which is used to access cross-border electronic evidence for criminal investigations. The latest informational report on a ransomware gang by U.S. authorities covers the Black Basta group, a ransomware-as-a-service operation. It's been running since 2022 and has hit over 500 organizations around the world. The report covers the operation's tactics and indicators of compromise, which will be useful for those responsible for protecting IT networks. A warning from security researchers about a VPN vulnerability has prompted providers offering a virtual private network service, software companies that provide VPN clients, as well as IT departments overseeing VPNs, to consider mitigations. The warning comes from Leviathan Security, which says attackers can set up a rogue server to decloak encrypted VPN communications. Vendors have already been notified. For now, the best advice for IT departments is to warn employees who are away from home or offices and need to connect to a VPN, not to use public Wi-Fi at malls, airports, and similar places. Instead, they should connect to the VPN through a cellular modem on their smartphone, tablet, or laptop, or use their smartphone's cellular connection as a wireless hotspot to their mobile devices. A suspected Russian threat actor is using generative AI tools to plagiarize or modify stories from mainstream media to pump pro-Russian themes across 12 websites. That's according to researchers at Recorded Future. They dubbed the campaign Copy Cop. The goal is to present material on Russian military actions in Ukraine in a pro-Russian light to audiences in the UK, the US, and France. The 12 websites, some of which have names similar to legitimate news websites, post critical viewpoints of Israeli military operations in Gaza and support Republican candidates running for election in the US. The infrastructure supporting this campaign has strong ties to the disinformation outlet DC Weekly, run by John Mark Dugan, a U.S. citizen who fled to Russia in 2016. That's according to this report. The content is also amplified by well-known Russian state-sponsored threat actors. News organizations are warned to track content from known influence threat actors who are likely to plagiarize or distort their content, or set up similar-sounding news sites. One suspect site, for example, is called New York News Daily, which is a riff on the New York Daily News. Financial Business and Consumer Solutions, Inc., an American collection agency, has updated the number of people affected in a February data breach. At first, it told Maine's Attorney General's office that personal information on 1.9 million people was copied. Now it puts the number at just over 2.6 million people. And finally, the Ohio Lottery is notifying over 500,000 people that personal data it holds was stolen in a December cybersecurity incident. Information copied includes names and social security numbers. The Dragon Force ransomware group has taken responsibility for that attack. That's it for now. Links to details about news mentioned in this podcast can be found in the text version at technewsday.com. Follow Cybersecurity Today on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or add us to your flash briefing on your smart speaker. Thanks for listening. I'm Howard Solomon.